said that. Oh my god.
Well, can you do that again? I missed it.
That's funny. Oh, you thought you were being funny, didn't you? No.
Oh!
Don't think I did.
Can you do that again? Not that one. That one. You touched it.
The one you just touched when I said I'm not gonna film unless you touch something, and then you touch something. Can you touch that one?
Can you touch any of them?
That's K2.
Well, K2's good. Thank you.
K2's going off, and there is a fan. I mean, to debunk that, there is a fan going right above it, but it wasn't doing that before.
Until we asked for them to touch.
And then it stops.
But this one's more fun. It makes colors. All you have to do is go and disturb the energy field around it, like that. And like you did before, if you could do that for me. I'm going to take that one away from you.
Yeah. That's just it's been doing that the whole time, so I think that's more of a debunk.
Can you just validate that you're here, the older gentleman that I felt? I know this is kind of goofy to you, and you just, what?
Thank you. That one I got.
So you're the older, taller gentleman I felt, the grandfather? Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that's validating as all hell.
Thanks for interacting with us.
Thank you. You're very kind. You were a little grumpy, but kind of fun, right? That's kind of what we figured out with you. You want to have some more fun? You can touch all the other meters. They're all exciting.
So the round...
That was really cool. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
So the round one with the red top is what we call a RIM pod. That stands for a reverse electromagnetic field. It actually generates an electromagnetic field around it, and then if something touches it, like a force field, it breaks that field and makes the alarm go off.
When I break the field like this, it does that.
Yeah, exactly.
Set it.
It responds to touch.
Let it go. Say, are you so-and-so, and then it hits, and then say, oh, and this is how you were, and then it hits. I mean, that's the direct interaction.
Validation, yeah.
We want that direct communication, interaction, intelligent interaction. That's what we're looking for. So thank you.
It was good, too.
So, a little strange, though, Grandpa, you're hanging out in their room. Are you trying to poke him when he snores? Is that what you're doing? Can you make that stop, if that's accurate? Oh, go touch the other one then instead, really. Do you mind backing off of that one?
Go ahead and shut off the fan. As much as I like it, we'll just shut that off for validation and then we can reset it.
Oh, you reset it?
Yeah, go ahead and reset it. If it goes off again, it's not the fan now. The fan's stopping. Turned it off.
Do you want to play with any of the other meters, or maybe play with that one again? You don't have to. You're not here to perform. But it was super cool that you did that.
We appreciate it.
You know, you could absolutely do that again if you want. Or he's like, I showed you I was here. I think that's good enough. He's just like...
Could you ask him a question?
Yeah,
you can.
Absolutely.
No promise that he'll actually respond in any sort of way, but...
If his name was John.
Hey, John, can you set anything off? Or are you done with us? Maybe he'll talk on the spirit box, too. We know that you're able to walk up to that meter and touch it. We saw you do that. So thank you very much. We'd like some other confirmation of your energy and maybe who you are. We think that your name might be John. So, if you can't validate with these, that's fine, but we'd like you to validate somehow, and we are going to try to talk to you as well. So if you'd like to try that as an option, we would really love to hear from you. You want to poke it one more time just for fun? Any of you? You don't have to, but you can. Well, okay. That's something. Usually the temp sensors are the easiest to manipulate, so if they're trying to save their energy for other manifestations, they will... I think that was pretty validated. That was really weird and cool and great all at the same time, you know?
For sure.
But we can try the next room and then...
Sure.
Another layer.
Now, can animals sense stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. More than us.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Way more in tune.
Cats can see into the infrared and ultraviolet spectrums, and dogs can see into the infrared spectrum.
If any of the family spirits want to communicate in here, you don't have to, but you can.
Quiet.
It's very quiet in here. it's a lot of human energy that I feel in this space. It's much more human energy than it is anything else. The spiritual energy is more in like the other rooms. This is more human energy that just permeates the space.
A little temperature deep down there.
Did you agree with me? Thank you.
Is that the Mel?
Mm-hmm. You're not seeing any anomalies in any of the pictures, though. No, nothing anomalous.
That orb tip was pretty good.
That was interesting, and it was an area that she did feel. And
You have the fans off.
Yeah. Okay. So it's right there.
Oh yeah, I got it.
And for comparison purposes, same shot, no blob of light.
So Grandma Betty.
Go back to that other one.
Super spiritual.
That's pretty darned interesting, I gotta say.
And it's huge.
That was pretty darned interesting.
I think so.
So my grandmother is super spiritual. She, actually she'll be here tomorrow.
Oh.
And she's, what made her come very religious, she's seen Jesus.
Wow.
Supposedly.
Okay.
So,
Sure.
and
Oh
that's,
yeah, spiritual vision. I mean, that's documented.
Does happen.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
does happen,
and, you know, and it's like she's told me stories about it and everything like that, you know, and that's what made her become very religious and spiritual.
Yeah.
You know, so I wish my grandma was here because she'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, just tell her it was a good experience. There's
Yeah,
lots of loved ones
right.
here. That'll make her feel better at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, definitely.
And
Tell her
obviously
all
with
about
her
it.
faith and her belief system, we are very mindful of spirituality and faith and being protective and bringing the light in. So she doesn't have to be all scared about that either.
Yeah, it surprises me, you know, it's just being with her. It's just like, man, if she was here right now,
Yeah.
like, what
She would feel or
come,
see. Yeah, well,
you know?
and that does happen too when you have social and family gatherings or, you know, things, holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, all that kind of stuff. Our loved ones are still participating in all of those
Right.
Yeah.
activities because it's meaningful to them too.
Right.
But nothing happened. That was weird. I heard
Yeah, this is
somebody-
the second time it's chirped.
Yeah, the 360 like wants to go off, but it won't.
It just isn't there.
You have a lot of protective energy in this space, a lot of loving and light, good energy in this home.
Yeah, for sure.
But there is a lot of energy, so you know, you might run into it once in a while. You might feel it once in a while. So, but they're all here to love you and take care of you. It's not here to hurt you.
That's why sometimes when I'm coming out from the living room, coming down the hallway, I always look behind me and I feel something.
Yeah. Well, you do. Yeah, you absolutely do. They are here, so you're not imagining it. The good thing is that when people like feel that, you know, sometimes it's not the best thing. Yours are fine. They're not a bad. Yes, they're wandering and checking. You know, what are you doing? What are you getting into? You know, they're doing that, but they don't mean any harm. So.
What I would be interested in and looking at a little bit more depth is the corner of that bed. Let's throw a couple more meters. I kind of want to document that a little bit better.
That's fine. What other meters do you think you would like to try on it?
Well, to look at the eddy meter and maybe even the tier.
Okay. Well, that's fine. We can do that. I mean, I can kind of put these in the living room, and we can, and you can break the other two out. SLS will take me several minutes to set up.
Yeah.
So
Then we'll do it. When do we do that? Is that your next step?
that is. So
Okay.
if you want to get your other meters and
Just
do your
do-
readings.
High microteslas on the corner of this bed, like 5 or 6 there.
Our young client validated she has felt energy over by her dresser.
Okay, look at that. That's on the y-axis too.
Well, that would make sense if the protective spirit is coming in to try to come and tuck
For
her
sure.
in. Maybe leaving energy on the space.
Yeah, so we're spiking to between 10 and 15 microteslas, which is a lot for a bed that doesn't have any electronics in it except for...
Do you want to come over here?
Oh. So,
I have nothing else.
these are awfully high readings for stuffed animals with toys in them anyways.
Yeah. No, she's validated. There's nothing else electronic in that.
Yeah,
Bunch of stuff.
Look at
There's no reason for that.
that's pretty high.
Except for my kidney.
Where I feel the male energy protecting like the doorway.
So let's see what we get down here. Oh, it's like actually...
Lower.
It's actually pretty much background down here. That's really weird. So,
That's interesting. You've got an interesting room.
there you go. I just right on the corner of the bed though. It's so weird. I don't understand it. I mean, she has a lot of stuffed animals up there, but we only identified.
My brain's not sticking at all to it. I don't feel an attraction.
Okay.
And it would.
Does the thing go off when it says like metal?
It would have to be magnetized.
Yeah, it has to be magnetized metal. Yeah. Because these meters pick up electromagnetic energy, so if it's picking up something that's giving off an electromagnetic field like magnetized metal will, then yeah. If it was magnetized, I'd expect the whole thing to be magnetized up. I'm recording again in here, kind of interested in these y-axis readings I'm getting on the tri-field. On this, what is a bunk bed? The bottom of the bunk bed has been turned into like a work area for the kids, a desk area. And the top of the bunk bed is her sleeping, it's her actual bed. So, and on this bunk bed, getting some readings, elevated background. But over here we're getting higher readings, up to 10 microteslas on the corner, and I can't explain it.
Well, yeah, it was. Well, I was really little and I saw the spirit of my great grandfather manifest in the hallway,
And we're set on EMF here. I just don't know why. It's not.
Have we figured it out yet?
No, there's nothing to figure out. It's just an unexplained reading on the end of this bed. Her stuffed animals are giving off 15 microteslas. I really wouldn't think it would be, even if they were electronic, I wouldn't think it'd be that high.
And the eddy meter didn't do anything?
So you're talking about 150 milligauss.
That's weird.
I've got the tier over on the desk, but it hasn't gone off. The only place it went off on it was the AC vent.
Okay.
So that's just really, really weird. And it's only on the corner of the bed. You get away from the corner of the bed, and everything's calm. And you did get an orb right there.
I did.
I just don't have an explanation for it. And if I get up on these, it's all, like, I'm telling you, it's the animals.
Sensor going off on that, so that
I don't think any of these animals,
yeah, are like electronic.
besides the unicorn, has any sound or electronic.
Yeah. They're just all stuffed animals.
I mean, this is a light. I don't know if it could do.
Nah, no, because it's way down there. Holding the eddy meter up, and we are outside of the range, 12 milligauss. So if it was stuffed animals, I would expect it to be within the 0 to 12 milligauss range that this device measures. Get nothing on that. It's outside of the capabilities of the eddy meter. Yeah, see, and it's not setting the eddy meter off at all.
Not that high of a reading. It's much higher than it should be. Much higher.
It's throwing it off a little bit, but oh, what the hell? Okay, I give up.
What now?
The metal is throwing the compass off about as much as I would expect it to, just a couple of degrees. That's not a big deal. Yeah, that corner with a lot of metal is throwing it off about 2 or 3 degrees. I would expect that. That doesn't surprise me. It's like holding, like you said, it's like holding a magnet up. Going up to here. Yeah, it went about on the stuffed animals, which is there's metal here, but there's more metal here than there is there. I don't understand the placement of the metal. Maybe it still doesn't explain 15 microteslas. It's off about 20 degrees on the animals.
I don't know what to tell you.
Right on the metal post, right on the junction here, which should be throwing it off the most. A liquid compass will move about 3 degrees, which is about
what it's doing.
Which is about equal to the declination between magnetic north and true north. It's about 3 degrees off. Okay. A little bit more. But go up here. It's pointing to the bathroom. You can't see this, but I'm documenting it on the camera. It's pointing to the bathroom now. The bathroom window, that's where it's pointing.
That's weird.
So the animals are messing. And for even more specialness, where's my eddy meter? I can verify this with the K2. It's not giving off milligauss in the 0 to 12 milligauss range at all. If there's any kind of electromagnetics in the lower frequency range, meaning battery-operated toys, they would be setting off this meter. We're 0. We're above the capabilities of this meter in the 15 microtesla range. That's really high energy for something that's just not even there. Metal posts don't give off 15 microteslas. They just don't.
No, not typically. That doesn't make a whole lot of logical sense.
Nothing on the K2 either. So,
Well, that's different.
We've got an EMF energy field of 10 to 15 microteslas on the end of this bed, and it's where her feet are when she sleeps. When you do your cleansing, maybe tamp that area down a little bit.
I'll try.
And then we'll do a meter reading after the cleansing, and if they're different.
Yeah, either that or her energy is just grounding out through her feet and into the metal.
Still feeling things in the backyard?
A little bit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is, but I do feel, and sometimes they do skunk me on this. Sometimes
sometimes we get skunked on the SLS. They're camera shy, literally.
Occasionally they are, and that's okay if they are. They don't have to perform for us.
This room was pretty quiet. Oh,
yeah.
There was a pop in. I didn't get him, but I saw it.
Can you come back? We're not here to hurt you. We're just here to say hello. Very quick pop in. Let's try to debunk it.
Try it again, yeah.
Do you want to come back? So it's not.
It does validate that it wasn't the tripod.
Yeah, it was obviously something else because it is not coming back and I can't reproduce it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That is interesting. Come on, Grandma. I'm gonna map somebody.
Oh.
There she is. On the countertop.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I got that. That one I got.
You got it, but I lost
That one I
her.
got.
I seen it.
Yeah.
Do you want to? Maybe we can clip that and replay.
Yeah.
Oh,
good.
Hello.
Oh.
Is she on the table now?
she likes the kitchen. I'm telling you, the woman likes the kitchen.
Can you come back? Don't be shy.
Oh, I hear the 360 going off in the other
yeah.
room. She went in the other room, I think.
Yep.
I'm gonna find you. I'm following
We're going to get you.
I got a little bit with her, but hey.
Nobody in that room. That's certainly not mapping the dog.
Oh, yeah.
It's on the chair that you were sitting in. Is that right? Is that where that is?
No, it's right.
Oh no, it's mapping that. I might debunk that.
I might debunk it. I don't know. Can you move off of that so we don't have to debunk you?
That might be it.
God.
That might be a mismap.
We were gonna. Oh,
Well, then it's off right when I
I
said that. So let me take the vest off of there.
yeah, we may have to debunk that one.
Yeah.
That one may be a debunkable one.
Then we can get them to
They're
come
back.
back.
Way back.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, you tried to debunk them. Look what they did to you. You're not debunking.
come back!
Because something set that meter off when nobody.
Yeah. And then we came in here and
And we got a second mapping on there without the vest on there.
we did, and I got that.
Okay.
But it wasn't like what I would call my favorite evidence because it debunked below where the vest was.
Well, the other ones in the other room were kind of validating.
No, for sure.
All right, do you want to try outside?
Sure. That's so funny.
Batman.
Oh, sorry, I shocked you. I'm sorry. I'm too electrical.
You shocked the cat.
I did not. I have to apologize for shocking you. I'm so sorry.
He'll start drooling too.
Yeah.
If too much. He's like 12 years old.
Didn't mean to shock the kitty. I know I'm too electrical for you. I feel something very interesting out here.
Was it the tree or?
I don't know. It's very strange. I can't even put my finger on it. I don't know. Something draws me over here.
Yeah, that's why I actually felt something.
And
I'm doing the Me Too, but I kind of felt something over here when you first mentioned it too. I didn't want to say anything.
I don't know what it is, but I feel something.
It's really weird.
Just something energetically draws me over there. I don't know what that means. But
Kitty's hairy.
oh.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I was just drawn to the energy of the feline.
Yeah.
One quick
Sweet,
sweep
yeah.
and then we're gonna go into spirit
Would
box.
you-